Time for a technology report. In Africa 54, tech correspondent Paul Ndiho is here to tell us about user-friendly apps offering a hassle-free transportation solution. Hello, Paul.
Thanks, Esther. 3 Ways, a technology firm based in Falls Church, Virginia, has developed a rideshare app called Kommute. It connects drivers and passengers for long-distance travel and is currently being tested in Uganda and the Greater East African region. The app aims to make it easy for drivers to find passengers and vice versa, with a feature for on-the-spot booking and payments. To learn more, I'm joined by Lwasa, CEO of 3 Ways, the firm behind the ride-sharing app. Hello, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you so much. How are you doing, Paul?
I'm very well. Tell us a little bit about our 3 Ways app.
Well, 3 Ways app is a very simple application. You can, I don't want to compare it to Uber, but since right, for instance, in Uganda, where they have Safeway, I think it's Safeway was one of those apps anyway. But basically, to paint a better picture, think of it that way, but this is for long distance. So just as people book planes, imagine booking, getting a taxi using the same approach. So you download the app, you register, the drivers are registered, the destinations are already published, and you enter where you want to go. A list of thoroughfare drivers lists and the time they're going, along with the available seats and the cost. So the idea here is to improve security, safety for the passengers, and also to improve the driver quality of life, because drivers normally wake up at midnight to, look for passengers. But imagine a driver with a smartphone is able to do all this the night before. By the time they wake up in the morning, they know exactly where to go and how to go, increasing the safety instead of driving aimlessly, which so far I would say is increasing a lot of accidents in Uganda.
How long have you been testing this app?
Well, fortunately, thank you for asking. Actually, the app we started before COVID. We started it was launched in 2019, and we started operating in Kampala. Basically, our focus was working with taxi drivers, really to find out where the gaps might have been in our design and how we can relate with them to be able that we provide the proper service. So, and COVID provided this opportunity. Given that everyone was not traveling, our app had that capability of tracking, which was critical for all types of illnesses. So we've been in operation since 2019.
When you've talked to some people who have used this app, what is it that they tell you?
One of the things they tell us is that the app is for convenience. The convenience is very much the critical point in terms of being able to ease of finding passengers, rather for drivers finding passengers, for passengers being able not to wait long waiting for a taxi. And the convenience, because within the app, when the driver posts the route, the passenger can actually tell the driver where to pick them up. And so as they're en route versus going to the taxi park in this regard, or waiting on the road for long hours.
There are several other ride-sharing apps on the market. Yeah. How different is yours from what's already on the market?
I think the difference with ours, we are actually leveraging the existing infrastructure. And what that infrastructure, we know that the taxi drivers know what they're doing. Others tend to come on board with the actual car. Ours is more of a software as a service. We are leaving actually the driver in the car seat, not only in driving, but also in managing their market, right? So, which is actually helping us, because now we are in collaboration to come up with a offer for the taxi. We're in collaboration with one of the service provider, internet service provider, phone providers. We are in collaboration to develop a bundle that really caters to taxi driver to support them in this environment, given their income versus, either how much I earn. So their service is best for that.
Very briefly, what's in it for you and the taxi owner?
Well, the taxi owner, this gives them a platform to manage. They can manage the entire fleet of their vehicle from the comfort of their home. Within us, I think not only are we really looking at money per se, but also looking to add value to the taxi driver, safety, security, and of course the quality of life for the taxi drivers, being able to book instead of waking up in the middle of the night. They drive when they are awake and being able to provide services.
Well, Stephen, we've run out of time. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for affording me the opportunity.
That's today's Take Report. Back to you, Esther.
Thank you so much, Paul, for that report. Join Paul Ndiho each Wednesday for his technology report right here on Africa 54.